Alright, carrying on with the piece, let's start adding crease to the borders of the plate. We want the borders to be rigid. We don't want them to be too smooth. That wouldn't look good. So let's apply crease. Alright, after finishing, you'll get a result like this one. We can see the borders are quite sharp, and that will help us a lot. Alright, after finishing, you'll get a result like this one, with very sharp edges, for adding a more rigid appearance to this piece. The borders, doesn't matter if they look more smooth, but at least these lines here should be really thin. Adjusting a bit the size of this piece here, these borders should be thinner. So let's go ahead and adjust that quickly. Let's finish adjusting these edges. They look odd. And let's also adjust the size now. Alright, we've already got it without touching the body of the character. Now, it's just about adjusting it. In fact, this could be useful since there are other plates above. We don't want them to overlap each other. So for the time being, we'll leave it like that. If we see we have extra space, we'll start reducing. Next step, we'll start to modify. We'll add detail. Lucky us, this piece didn't go over 1,000,000 of polygons. And it's got 6 subdivisions. So we'll check how much detail we'll be able to add. Since the original piece had too few polygons, then we could add up to 6 subdivisions without getting over 1,000,000 polygons. I'm not saying it cannot be done, but for practical purposes, it's better to get this like so. First, we'll add some wear to these borders. They are to polish, and I don't think, in this case, an armor should be that way, with no damage. So, by using clay buildup, we start to damage it, to break it. The idea is to get rid of the sharpness. I know we preserved it at the beginning, but now we need to add some wear. The amount of wear, as I've said, I'll leave it up to you. But still, let's try not to make uneven wear. Some dents should be deeper, like this one, this one, this one, this one. So the damage looks better. Alright. Let's grab another line of where. In this case, let's add it using alphas. Let's use the same alphas we've been using. For this piece, I would personally recommend to consider adding another subdivision. If the PC can take the load, this piece is gonna be one of the most prominent on the character, so it would be a good idea to let it have a good level of detail. Remember, make sure that the marks get a different deepness. Some can be deeper with more damage than others. Let's grab another alpha. In this case, I'll be careful with this one. And what is left is to add some touches to certain marks using them standard. Alright, then over here, let's grab the last alpha. This is an alpha for adding a more kind of scratches, very subtle. Let's check how it would look with the character. And as we can see, it takes more shape. Let's take a last adjustment, but getting down up to the last subdivision level. And what we can do is to take these borders outwards a bit. By doing this on the lowest subdivision level, we'll make sure we don't lose the biggest details. Yep, we didn't lose any of the details we had already made. We've got the ends, or these kind of discs, we can say, with greater intensity. Alright, hope you liked the video. And I'll see you then on the next one, where we'll start adding some details to the rest of the pieces.